Welcome in, everybody. I'm Noah Castor, and as always, I'm joined by Brandon Hudson and Darren Kenzo, and we are the Benchwarmers. We do have that 500 subscriber goal by the start of next season. Whoever wins gets a free NFL jersey of their choice. I'd like to say we do have some fantasy videos coming up, and we will have some Madden videos. After this, we will have our Madden ratings video coming out, so please stay tuned for that. With that being said, let's get right into it. The Saints offseason report. Obviously, the Saints had a heartbreaking season last year, and they didn't really have to make a lot of moves because they already have a really good roster. I'll get Darren's opinion on it first.
Yeah, I think going into the offseason, for the Saints offense, I was maybe looking for them to pick up another weapon.
Definitely.
And they did that by getting Jared Cook from Oakland. I think that's a great pickup. That'll help out Drew Brees a lot, especially since he can't, he had a great season last year, don't get me wrong. Still one of the greatest quarterbacks to play, but his arm strength has definitely declined. Mm-hmm. And then they also have Alvin Kamara too, so that'll help. And Latavius Murray coming in after they lost Mark Ingram. Their defense is still pretty good. Cameron Jordan, Davenport, he's coming off of an injury.
Yeah.
So I think they've got a great team. I think they're a Super Bowl contender. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the Saints.
Yeah. Brandon?
I don't really got much either. I mean, they did a lot on offseason, but I mean, it's not enough to really cover a bunch. But they also got rid of Mark Ingram. That was kind of a shocker, kind of to me. But picking up, like you said, Latavius Murray, that'll be a good fit for him. Good backup for Kamara if he ever gets hurt or anything. I mean, I really don't got much to say on it, to be honest.
Yeah, they didn't do much, and they really didn't have to. I mean, they were a penalty away from...
Or an interception away, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they didn't really have to do much. Obviously, they had a great season last year. And like Darren said, we've talked about it, Drew Brees was kind of starting to fall off at the end of last year. You could tell the arm strength just wasn't there anymore. It was very Peyton Manning-esque with the Broncos. It was a little bit of just a dip in productivity. Like that, the first throw against the Eagles, he just underthrew that receiver. That was a touchdown and ended up picking him off. And obviously they went on to beat the Eagles, but then that tragic loss against the Rams. But I don't know. I mean, the ceiling for this team, obviously they're trying to win a Super Bowl with Drew Brees still there, but I don't know if Drew Brees plays like he did at the end of last year all throughout next year. I don't know if they can really make it. It's going to be tough, and Jared Cook is probably the biggest acquisition because they just needed somebody to take some pressure off of Michael Thomas. I'm going to ask you guys, do you think Drew Brees has enough left in the tank for next year?
Yes. Yeah, he definitely does. I think he had a great season last year, 30-something touchdowns and only a few interceptions, 4 interceptions, something like that.
Was he second place in MVP voting?
Yeah, so I still think he had a fantastic year, and I think they've got a good team, obviously, great defense, great offense. So I think he's got enough left in the tank. I mean, definitely doesn't have like 4 or 5 years left, but...
He's definitely got to have something to finish off his career because I definitely think it's coming to a close. At least try and finish off your career with something rather than nothing.
With a Super Bowl.
Let's
hope just a Super Bowl visit.
Yeah.
Not a tie.
I think he's not making it to the Super Bowl. I think next year is probably the last year of elite Drew Brees. I think it's done after next year.
I could see that.
But I really don't want a Peyton Manning scenario. I don't want that last year to just be he's sitting the bench. Just have a good year next year, and if you don't win the Super Bowl, I think you just get out. We'll see, though. I mean...
At least try to beef up, at least try to go for all you can for touchdowns and stuff to end your career. If you don't make it to the playoffs... Cool, just at least make something for yourself during the regular season to end it.
I think they'll definitely make it.
Yeah, but I definitely do too, yeah.
And at least they have a really good run game that they can rely on.
Yeah.
Kind of receiver/running back in Alvin Kamara he can dump off to. It's going to make the last couple of years of his career a lot easier on him.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they did get back like Latavius Murray because Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, the duo was really good. So I'll be excited to see how Murray and Kamara work together.
Definitely, that'll be awesome. All right, with that being said, where they land in the division?
I think they take first. You got the Panthers, Bucks, and the Falcons, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think they take first with the Panthers and Falcons fighting it out for second place. Bucks just aren't there, but yeah,
I got the same with Darren.
pretty confident Saints win.
Same thing, yeah. I don't see a scenario where the Saints don't win it unless Drew Brees really falls off, which I don't think he's just going to tank. But no, they're going to probably take first with, I'm going to say the Falcons coming in second, and then I'll take Panthers at third.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. It'll be interesting. I'll just be watching Drew Brees like a hawk next year, seeing if he's still the same Drew Brees. So I think that does it for the Saints offseason report. Be sure to check out our Madden ratings video. That'll be coming out the day after this. It's been the Bench Warmers, guys.
Deuces.